Hey, Shalom. I want to start off by saying Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shai, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shai, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shai. That's bless Yahweh, which is the name of who the world only calls God, and bless Yahweh Shai, who is the Hebrew name for who the world only calls Jesus Christ. Call hello Yahweh Shem Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and mercy to the hopeful elect for preaching this word in truth and sincerity, bearing the indignation of the Lord and still staying humble and diligent in your work, man. The man like that, man, I woke up. The man like that, I got this understanding. I'm a brother Tazabah in the Great Millstone, Arizona camp. Lord will with another video to edify. Let me get these precepts. Because here it is. We're in June 19th. June 19th, which is juneteenth. And this is so-called the celebration of the Emancipation Proclamation Act, which when you go into that word emancipation, and you can go, you know what, I'll just pull it up. It really just means to the exchanging. It's just really an exchange. When the child is emancipated, let's say if a 12 or 14-year-old is emancipated, he's not emancipated from his parents, and now he's able to make all his decisions. He's emancipated and given to the state. So to emancipation, it says it's setting free, emancipate. Let's see, where is it at? So I was reading this earlier. Free minor, patrol, Let's go to emancipate. That's probably what it was on. Yeah, here it is. It says it down here. This is the point. So the word emancipate, 1620, set free from control, which that's not what the Emancipation Proclamation did. You went from being private owned to corporation owned. So now you're an industrial slave. That's what the emancipation was. So when you go down here, right, it says, start here. It says Roman law, the frame of a son or a wife from legal authority of the pater families, of the pater families, to make his or her own way in the world, or assimilated from of X out away, emancipare, deliver, transfer, or sell. So you were transferred. The ownership was transferred from private slave ownership to now you're a slave of the nation, man. You're a slave of the state. So that's what the emancipation was. That there's a reason why that the 3/5 of a human being wasn't taken out, because an animal has no freedom. You're never gonna see a dog and a dog catcher debating about their basic rights, because in this world, you, Jake, are not seen as free. Let me see this. Salaki Hakim, kind of rolling through the spirit. So this is Salakia. There's more precepts that's just coming to me. This is Jeremiah 50 and 33. It says, "Thus said Yahweh of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah," which is going into the northern and southern kingdoms. The northern kingdom, which would be you so-called Hispanics and Native Americans, which goes down to the Latin American countries. Jake spread throughout the whole world, of course. You can't forget the confusion of it. You can't forget those that look like the other nations by being mingled among them for so long. So it says, "Thus said Yahweh of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together. All that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go." You're not free, man. You are not free. And walking around with that sentiment in your head when it's not true is real detrimental to your existence, man. It's in Matthew 17 and 24. It says, "And when they were come to Capernaum, they that received tribute money came to Peter and said, Does not your master pay tribute? He said, Yes. And when he was come into the house, Yahushua prevented him, saying, What thinkest thou, Simon? Of whom do the kings of the earth take custom or tribute?" Which is basically taxes, man. It's basically extortion money. It says, "Of their own children or of strangers?" Peter saith unto him, "Of strangers." Yahushua saith unto him, "Then are the children free." You see? The children are not free. We're stuck here paying taxes in a land that we were enslaved in. That we never got what we were owed back. We were never given a fair shake. They killed us all day and they got off. You are not free. You see remnants of you being in slavery still all throughout this country. And now they're putting it on mainstream media where you got cops getting off. Jake getting slaughtered in the street. You are not free. The scriptures tell you, no man, let me get it. Deuteronomy 28. Let me pull it up on here, man. Because I want y'all to see this word. This is I got the side by side. Deuteronomy 28 and 68. It says, "And Yahweh shall bring thee into the land of Egypt again with ships which is going into bondage by the way thereof." It says, by the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt not see it any more again. Let me take this off, man. See it any more again. It says, "And thou shalt be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you." Now that word "buy" is not talking about physical exchange of money. It's talking about redeeming. So you go into that word "buy." It's "quana," and it says to get, acquire, create, buy, possess, to get, require, obtain, of orienting, creating, redeeming his people. Redeeming his people. So if you go into that word "redeem," because if you go into the law, Right here. What was that? Leviticus 25 and 25. And it tells you right here, this is what it meant by, and no man shall buy you. It says, Leviticus 25 and 25, if thy brother be waxen poor, and hath sold any away, and sold away some of his possession, and if any of his kins come to redeem it, then shall he redeem that which his brother sold, and if there be none to redeem it, and he himself be able to redeem it. You know what? That might not be the one, because there's a scripture where it tells you if you be waxen poor, and you sell yourself into slavery. Let me grab it. I gotta get it now, man. Get it. You know what? It might be this one still. It says, and let them count the years ago. Throwing house of water to be sold. No. You know what? Salakia for this, man. Because I know it's probably in this chapter, man. I don't want to keep looking for it and make this video too long, but you know, the law goes into if your brother sells himself into slavery, you can redeem him. Let me see if I can find on the. You know what? Let me see if it says in 39. And if it says, and if thy brother that dwell by thee be waxen poor and be sold unto thee, thou shalt not compel him to serve thee as a bond servant, but a hired. For the part for the servants of Egypt, thou shalt. You know what? I'm gonna just drop that. It says, I'm gonna just drop that. But if you end up selling yourself to another nation, and your brother hear of it, and he's able to get you out of there, you can redeem him. Meaning you can pay a sum to get him out, and that's what it means. You know. So Jake, this Juneteenth don't mean nothing to you about freedom, man. You're still in the land of your captivity. You weren't giving your name back. You weren't giving your heritage back. You weren't giving the 40 acres and a mule that you were promised. You were sitting here always at the bottom. If you got up, they pushed you down. This is not your rest, man. Let me get that, man. You know, you're not free in this world. You're not free. Freedom comes in the kingdom, man. Let me grab this, man. Micah. Don't be simple, man. So the way you die sound like a free man's death. Micah 2 and 10 says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you even with a sword destruction, man. So don't believe in the hype. You're not free. We just read Yahushua out of his mouth sat there and told him, whoever you paying a tribute to, if you're paying tribute, you're not free, you're not the free one, you're the slave. You know? Scriptures tell you that all that took us captives refused to let us go. Man, we're still in our captivity at this day, man. You know? With that being said, hopefully this is edifying, man. I didn't want to make it long. I want to say call all y'all by Shimmer Shai, by Shimmer Crocodile, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and mercy, hopefully, shalom.